Nice garden, sheltered from the north wind. Thick hedge of hornbeam making a fine screen.
What exactly are those? Oh, just over there. What do you call them?
They're dikes, to keep out the high tides.
Like Holland?
But nothing has overflowed since they were constructed, many years ago.
So, shall we inspect the house itself?
Pleasure. The former owners used this as their dining room, to catch, I believe, the wonderful sunsets.
What a lovely view.
Can't you just see yourself living here? Dining here?
See. Benny.
This way, ladies. On the old-fashioned side, perhaps.
But so full of charm.
Got what?
Molto bello.
This door leads into the house, of course, because the kitchen...
I like it immensely. Mi piace molto.
Oh, I love to hear you speak Italian, especially since the Contessa said it was the very best.
This used to be the old coach house. As you see, the double doors have been retained. And just outside is the garage with a nice flat above it.
Oh, yes, molto conveniente for my chauffeur and his... Yes, very, very convenient. I do like those great double doors.
It really sounds as though you mean to buy the house. I must be there when Mapp is told. She'll say, "Darling Lulu, what a joy," and then fall down, foaming at the mouth.
Well, if you'd like to go on, ladies, I'll just lock up the front.
Come along, Irene. Just look at that vista.
I don't usually like them. Speaking as an artist, of course.
There's no such view in Riseholme. We're surrounded by hills. I often think that Georgie's development as an artist is starved there. What do you think of his painting, dear?
I don't think of it at all.
I'm astonished. I thought you'd take an interest in encouraging him.
It'd be hard work to show an interest in Georgie's little valentines.
Oh, do try. Make him see what you see, all that boldness and freedom, women wrestlers, and so on.
I'll do my best if you ask me to, Angel.
But don't forget, no mention of my staying in Tilling until I have spoken to him.
Well, if you've seen everything, ladies, perhaps I could drive you back to my office.
Arrivederci. Bel sole. Adieu, mia bella casa. Georgie.
How wonderfully bronzed you look.
Well, Folkestone was heaven after all. I came straight here. Cadnan is dropping off Foljam at the cottage.
Molto bene. It all went without a hitch, and the Contessa left this morning. The letter of the Brocklebanks. I saw at once what I could make of it, really, Georgie. I turned it into a stroke of genius.
Lucia, this is a stroke of genius already.
My dear, the credit shall be all yours, then. I copied it carefully, as if I had scribbled it out without thinking. Quaint Irene tells me it came as a bombshell at the Wises' party. Dear Elizabeth, I do not suppose there was a more thoroughly thwarted woman in all Sussex than she.
And the amusing part is that she was right all along about your influenza and the Italian and my going to Folkestone.
Georgie, she was malicious, and that never pays. So, I shall begin at once to be kind to her again.
Oh, well, no great problem. We're only here for another 2 weeks, aren't we?
Don't you feel it will be a bit dull going back to Riseholme? I mean, after here.
Well, Yes, to be quite frank. I mean, no plots, no competition.
Now that quaint Irene takes such an interest in your painting.
Does she?
It was news to me because her style is so different from your careful work.
Quaint Irene. Well, fancy that now. She isn't pulling my leg, is she?
No, nothing of the sort.
Fancy that. Oh, what a shame she's left it so late. Well, she'll have to come and visit us when we're back at Riseholme, won't she?
Georgie. I'm not going back to Riseholme.
Not going back.
I've sold my house there.
So,
And I've bought that lovely stone house here overlooking the marshes. About a mile from the town centre. It's called Grebe. With charming rooms and great character.
Cadman, Foldham. She can't come back here every night from Riseholme. It's 80 miles or more.
I knew that parting from Foljam would be a great blow to you, Georgie, but I can hardly be expected to live where I don't want to so that you don't lose a parlour maid.
It's not just that. Riseholme would be ditchwater without you.
Thank you, Georgie. I was wondering if and when, as the lawyers say, you'd think of that.
Well, after all, you decided to come and live here and said nothing about how dull it would be without me.
Georgie, Porgie, who not cross with poor Lucia?
I'm not cross.
Then why don't you settle here, too? You'd have Foljam, me, your career, and this marvellous sense of not knowing what's going to happen next. You don't want to go back to Riseholme. You said so yourself. You'd moulder and vegetate there.
Well, it's different for you. You've sold your house. I haven't sold mine.
You haven't tried, Georgie.
Well, there it is. I should just go back to Riseholme without Foljam or you. Without you or Foljam. Oh, I wish I'd never come here.
Georgino!
Yes, and that's another thing. I wish I'd never sent you that Italian letter.
Georgie!
Well, if I hadn't sent it, your reputation here would have suffered a...
Irretrievable eclipse.
Well, yes, it would. And then we would have been obliged to go back to Riseholme. You and me and Cadman and Foljam and everything would have been all right again.
Come, caro mio, un po' di musica?
No, I think I'll just go back to the cottage, if you don't mind. I'd rather.
Who's going to tell him?
That's up to Mrs. Lucas, my love.
I'm sure I don't.
Good, I'm glad I've found you both together.
Yes, sir?
You may have heard of Mrs. Lucas's new plans.
Yes, sir. That's why I came to have a word with Doris. Foljam.
With Foljam, yeah. She's bought a house called Grebe, way out at the back of beyond on the marshes.
So I understand, sir.
You see, news gets about, sir.
Yes. Now, in 2 weeks' time, I shall be going back to Riseholme.
Oh, sir.
Yes, Foljam.
What am I to do?
I'm aware of your predicament.
Yes, sir.
Now, what would the two of you say to this? You both come back to Riseholme, and my car is there for you and your fiancée to drive, and we take up the Riseholme life where we left off.
Thank you, sir. But I couldn't agree to that. Mrs. Lucas has always been a most thoughtful and kindly employer. It would be amiss if I deserted her for no very good reason.
Yes. Foljam.
I must go along with him, sir.
Well, yes, of course. I was only testing your loyalty to Mrs. Lucas, very old friend, that sort of thing. Well done, flying colours.
Oh, thank you, sir. You are a gentleman.
I'd prefer that you didn't mention a word of what I've just said to Mrs. Lucas.
Oh, no, sir.
Of course, if...
Yes?
It's no business of mine, sir. But if you were to stay here, too...
Oh, well, of course. No, you're quite right. It is no business of yours.
I'm sure I'm very sorry, sir.
Anyhow, my love, you put the idea into his head.
Avast there, Georgie. Home is the sailor, home from the sea. Come and talk.
Hello.
Have you seen Lucia, Commodore?
Yes, sir.
Has she told you?
What about staying here, you mean? Yes.
And buying Grebe?
Yes, I believe she said something of the sort.
That's all right, then. I promised not to mention it till she'd seen you. So, is this the parting of the ways?
It certainly looks like it.
Did you do any sketching in Folkestone?
No, not much. Just one or two.
Do let me come and see them. I love your handling.
I didn't think you'd be interested.
Oh, just because I'm slapdash doesn't mean I don't appreciate the traditional.
Oh, but what a shame. I'll only be here for another 2 weeks.
What a shame. We could have had such lovely confabs.
Oh, but I don't think you're slapdash at
Hey,
all.
Mapp. Mapp, over here.
Back again, Mr. Georgie. How we've missed you.
Thank you very much.
What a beautiful picture, Irene mine. All the poor skinned piggies in a row, or are they sheep?
News for you, Mapp.
How do you think Lulu is looking after her illness?
Oh, it's quite well, I think. Would you forgive me?
Seems put out.
I'll give you 3 guesses why. It's about your Lulu.
Not relapse, I hope.
Wrong. 2 more guesses.
Farewell musical evening?
Wrong. 1 more guess.
Skipped 100 skips before breakfast?
Much, much nicer. Heavenly for us all.
Give over teasing and tell me.
She's not going back to Riseholme after all. She's sold her house. She's staying here. She's bought Grebe.
Oh, what a joy.
Good afternoon, Mapp. George, what's up?
You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Oh, no, lovely news. She's not going away. She's going to stop here forever and ever. Come in.
When you say she, you mean...
Of course I mean.
Yes, steady on with my doors, or there'll be some dilapidations to settle.
And this is from her. Oh, how kind of Her Majesty to write to me with her own hand.
Now, Mapp, don't get upset.
Upset? Why should I be upset? Only this morning I worked out that there would only be another 15 days before we were rid of her.
But what does she say?
Yes, let's see what Her Majesty has to say. Now that I am quite free of infection, I can once again receive my friends. More in the same vein. I also want you to be one of the first to know my change of plans. I have so fallen in love with your delicious tilling that it is no use struggling to get free, and I am buying a house here. I hope to see you again very soon.
Mapp. Elizabeth, dear, pull yourself together, please.
I am not aware that I am coming to bits, but you must admit this is rather much.
But if you let her upset you like this, it means she's won, don't you see?
Yes, I do see. But what can I do?
I'll bet you'll think of something.
Yes, I must try.
And I must be running along. Au reservoir.
Oh, don't.
Miss Elizabeth, I was hoping to run into one or both. That amusing guessing game of yours, Miss Elizabeth. My turn. About Mrs. Lucas. I'll give you 3 guesses.
One's enough, you silly man, we all know.
Oh?
Joyful news, isn't it?
Yes, indeed, yes. Delightful to know that,
Yes, Major.
You were going to say?
those parties, which we've all enjoyed so much. But Grebe's not just round the corner. Not like Mallard's, dear Mallard's.
A good mile away.
Exactly. You'll have to come to our rescue, Miss Elizabeth, when you're back in your own house and look after me. All of us, like you used to.
Yes, dear. Grebe is a long way out of Tilling in the middle of winter. Just to hear some Mozart and eat a tomato.
For my part, a little Mozart goes a long way, particularly if it is a long way on a wet night.
I find it a trifle sad, just when Lulu has decided not to leave us, that there should be so much ill feeling about her telling us to do this or that, or listen to that and this.
That's exactly what I meant.
The question really is England a free country, or is it not? Will we allow ourselves to be trampled on, or will we not?
Quay high.
Haven't we been happy all these years, going our own way?
Certainly, without a doubt.
So, to begin with, we three won't put our heads under the yoke.
Count on my head not.
And I certainly shan't go into any pody moves at Grebe, I promise you that.
Off to Gough, ladies. Au reservoir.
Good afternoon. How nice.
Still think the ceiling should have been black.
Not quite my style, dear. Light and more light.
And the walls should all be different colours. Vermilion, emerald green, ultramarine yellow, lapis lazuli.
Not practical, dear.
Why not?
There are only 4 walls.
And what would you say to different shaped windows?
How different, dear?
One a triangle, one egg shape, one jagged as if the shells come through the wall, or how about a portcullis instead of a front door?
I won't be able to afford it.
Why don't you arrange one of the rooms here sideways?
Sideways?
Yes. You open the door and find yourself walking on wallpaper with pictures hanging on it. Then the wall where the window is will be whitewashed, as in the ceiling and the window as skylight, and the opposite wall will be the floor with furniture screwed onto it. It'll be sideways, you see, ceiling to the left, floor to the right, or vice versa.
Dear one, I think you better stick to your painting.
Lucia, you're too adorable. Here I've been talking the most abject nonsense, and you remain as calm as the moon.
Do please go in. Thank you. There we are. And make yourselves at home. Well, now, I'll come straight to the point. Would you consider selling me this cottage?
Well, now, I would have to discuss that with Mr. Wise. Although, of course, the cottage is mine.
Of course. What about a long let, then?
Unfurnished?
Oh, unfurnished. You see, I've already put up my house in Riseholme for sale.
It would be most pleasant to have you among us still, Mr. Bilson. We will certainly think about it.
Thank you very much. It's all right, Grosvenor. It's only me. Oh, in the living room. Oh, hello.
Georgie, you're looking very spry.
Oh, how kind. Well, now, I am told that Miss Mapp is absolutely rapturous about your staying here.
Then she must have an awful blister on her tongue. But everyone's very sad at your departure.
Oh, how very kind. Lucia, I've got some wonderful news to tell you. What I have wanted all these years has finally come about.
Dear Georgie, anything that makes you happy makes me happy.
Well, after you told me your plans, I telephoned Laidlaw's in Riseholme and put up my house for sale.
You didn't.
An hour ago, this telegram arrived.
You've had an offer.
I've sold it.
Georgie. A good price, I hope.
Oh, a very good price. And now, at long last, I can go and settle in London.
In London, Georgie?
In London, Lucia. Oh, Tilling and Riseholme are things of the past now.
What about Foljambe?
Foljambe? Oh, really? I can't think why I made such a fuss about her. Ah, London, just think of it. All those concerts at the Queen's Hall instead of our fumbling little arrangements for 4 hands.
What splendid news.
Yes.
I've always felt you were throwing your life away in the country.
Oh, I was. Now tell me about yourself, Lucia.
Oh, All I need is peace and quiet. But you have so many interests in life. Now, a house or a flat?
Oh, I haven't really thought about it.
And Foljam must be happy for you.
Well, I haven't told her yet. I came and told you first.
How sweet of you. I wonder if Wolgar and Pipsters have anything in London on their books.
Well, I shouldn't have thought so.
You never know. Let's go down and ask. I'll run and put on my hat.
Lucia!
Yes, Georgie?
You're too tarsome. You don't believe a word of it, do you?
Of course I don't. I never heard such rubbish. You're just teasing me.
Well, it's true that I've sold Risen, though.
Yeah. It means you're going to stay here?
I suppose so.
What about Mallard's cottage? Do you think Mrs. Wise would sell it?
No. But I have got a 5-year lease on it, unfurnished.
Perfect. It has all come out as I planned. Now, Georgina, if you have nothing better to do, let us have some musica.
Oh, what a good idea.
Yeah. This is new. Looks lovely. I shall be terribly rusty. I daren't touch a note while I had influenza.
No, of course.
No. Noble Beethoven.
Oh, well, that'll be a change. Yes, this does look nice. Dum, da, da, da. This is the piece you were practicing when I arrived, isn't it?
Well, I think of it, Georgino. Since I've changed my plans, I shall also change my will. I shall leave Grebe to you. And, well, a small sum of money.
Very kind. Oh, but I hope it'll be ages and ages before you...
So do I. Now, I begin.
Oh.
Uno, due, tre.
You glad I'm staying, Foljam?
Oh, yes, sir. It would have gone to my heart to leave your service.
Oh. So the same plan is in operation, eh? You look after me during the day, and you look after... I mean, you spend the evenings about the garage at Grebe.
Yes, sir, when we're married.
Of course. Now, careful, my man. Careful with those moths. They're very valuable. Certainly. Like the tapestries.
What in heaven's name is that?
An embroidered cover for a hot water bottle, isn't it? Pretty.
Good God. Always knew the man was a milliner.
Everything removed, Grosvenor?
Yes, Miss Mapp.
I get my dear house back. Oh, cook. Mrs. Lucas said she would let me have her recipe for lobster a la Riseholme.
Yes, miss?
She's been so busy moving into Grebe, it's probably slipped her mind. Do you have it handy?
I'm afraid not, miss, no.
Well, don't you know it by heart now?
Not exactly, miss. You see, she always finishes it off herself.
Well, when I come out to Grebe, I shall pick it up.
Very good, miss.
No speeches. Just to say that for me, It is a double celebration, not only for me not leaving your lovely Tilling, but that my old friend, Georgie Pilson, has also decided to stay.
Welcome, Lucia. That must be a toast. Our new friends and Tillingites, Lucia and Georgie.
Lucia and Georgie.
And so say all of us.
Way high.
Mrs. Lucas, I cannot forbear but to congratulate you on this delicious dish.
How kind. Lobster à la Riseholme.
I remember it from your first dinner party at Mallard's.
It's all right, isn't it?
Oh, succulent in the extreme.
Lucia's speciality.
Now, Lucia, you're going to let us into the secret at last, aren't you?
Secret?
The recipe, dear, the recipe.
Padre, on what day does Christmas fall this year?
Now, Lucia, in Tilling we all exchange recipes so that we can enjoy our favourite dishes in each other's houses.
There's definitely lobster.
I spy cheese.
Cream, of course. Shrimps as well as lobster, would it be?
Of any particular kind of spice, not quite sure which.
And would there be... Oh, no, of course not.
Yeah, I was going to suggest the same. A drop of sherry or marsala.
Anyhow, a masterpiece.
Thank you, dear. Of course, I put the finishing touches to it with my own fair hands.
It would be sweet of you to let me have the recipe. So good.
Grosvenor, I think Miss Mapp would like a little more.
Just a spoonful, then.
Thursday. I attempted to concoct it once. Not a success, I fear.
No bad, I guess, Mistress Wise. Licking the final twist of the wrist, maybe.
Thank you, Padre. It was inedible.
No, my dear. It was a brave effort.
Tomato.
What was that, Miss Elizabeth?
Still trying to guess. Tomato.
Give up, Mapp. You need the recipe.
Of course. And I'm sure you'll let me have it, Lulu, now that you're going to be staying in Tilling.
Secretly, in the dead of night.
In a sealed envelope, what?
Or did you mind the cook or steal it from the kitchen?
Oh, I'm certain sure there are lengths to which Mistress Mapp wouldn't stoop.
A great quantity of water, you ken.
Nothing like the Jumna in flood. India, you know.
Could I scriggle through?
Pray do.
Where are you off to, Mapp?
Just my usual pre-prandial wander.
In this weather?
Oh, the worst is over. Look at that dear patch of blue sky.
Are you going to Grebe by any chance?
I sometimes glimpse it in the distance. A reservoir.
And I must be getting to the village hall. The yearly whist drive, you ken.
That phony Scotch accent drives me to drink. Anyhow, I'm off to paint the approaching apocalypse. Oh, wandering minstrel mine.
Day, Miss Mapp.
Good day. Where are you all off to?
We're going to the whist drive at the village hall, miss. Mrs. Lucas said us we could all go.
How very kind of her. Is she at home herself?
Oh, yes, miss. She said wild horses wouldn't drag her out on a day like this. But seeing as the worst seems to be over, she's gone for a little walk.
Well, enjoy yourselves. Hope you all win.
Thank you very much, miss. Who's there? Who's there?
It's only me, Lulu, dear. I couldn't make myself heard at the front door, so I thought I'm past all servants on their way to the whisk drive. It's just that I thought I'd like... My God.
The bank's broken down. Quick, into the house. Locked. The servants, of course. Mr. Gerald. Rubbish. The table. Get on the table.
No need to despair. Keith Godstone went to warn the fishermen to keep an eye open. And the lifeboat to be launched, I hope. Of course.
Heaven knows I've seen some floods on the Jumna, but this takes the cake.
No warning. Poor Lucia.
Poor Elizabeth.
What news, Keith?
None much, Padre, I fear. None much.
But somebody must have seen something.
Oh, all the fishing boats have come loose of their moorings and been dragged out to sea.
And the lifeboat.
We had to wait for the tide to turn, but it's out now.
Didn't you see anything, Keith?
Aye.
What exactly?
Well, at first, I thought I saw a kitchen table. Arse over tipple, begging your pardon, ladies, upside down, with two females clinging to it, with an arm round a leg apiece and the other round each other.
Yes, yes, go on.
Well, I knew it couldn't be that.
Heavens above!
What did you think it was?
Sea serpents.
Sea serpents?
Aye, sea serpents are frolicking. Mind you, it did look mighty like a kitchen table.
Shades of Polonius.
Oh, my missus had such a table, and I said to her, I said, now there's a funny thing.
Yes, Keith, thank you, thank you. You'd better get back to your post.
Aye, well, I'll bid a good night to you all then. And I'll keep my eyes open.
That lot of good that'll do. He couldn't guard a sandcastle, let alone a coast.
Charity, Miss Coles, charity. It is a rather special circumstance.
Good evening. Mrs. Wise sent me down to invite you all to a bite of supper.
Well, I don't know. Something may turn up at any moment.
The fog is getting worse. Mrs. Wise thinks that nothing more can be done tonight.
I agree.
It's very kind of Susan. We accept, of course.
Now, under the circumstances, don't bother to dress.
What I don't understand is, what was Elizabeth Mapp doing at Grebe? She was only going for a walk, she said.
Well, the only thing I can think is... Oh, no, it can't be.
Well, what? Out with it.
Well, you remember last night?
What, at Lucia's dinner party, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you remember the episode of... No, it couldn't be.
Come, Mrs. Plasto, the episode of what?
The recipe that Mapp was trying to squeeze out of Lucia. For lobster a la Riseholme.
No, she'd never have parted with it.
Well, why not?
On principle.
Rubbish you're all talking. How could you chatter on like this?
There,
with
my child.
I beg your pardon, but there it is. I'll go home.
Oh, poor thing. Perhaps she's better off alone.
But she does happen to be very fond of Lucia, Mrs. White.
What you are suggesting, Mrs. Plasto, is that Mrs. Lucas caught Elizabeth Mapp at Grebe, rummaging about for that recipe.
Yes, in the kitchen. Hence the table.
Nonsense.
Well, it's a theory, isn't it?
And a monstrous one at that. As you know, Elizabeth is one of my oldest friends. To have her accused of...
Well, wherever the truth may lie, we must all hope for the best.
Of course.
Meanwhile, we shall continue to apply ourselves to the daily round, the common task.
Quay high. What's it been now? A week?
5.5 days.
I don't know what to think. Upon my soul.
Quite. No news from any quarter.
Tell me, is Mallard's a freehold?
I believe that both Mallard and Grebe belong to their respective occupiers.
Oh. Ah.
While we're on the subject, more or less, I wonder when it would be appropriate to hold a memorial service.
Bit tricky, what?
But if it's not held soon, Tilling will have become accustomed to the bereavement.
Yeah.
Major!
God, man, you frightened me.
Look!
Good God, yes.
Yes, this must be it.
Damned odd coincidence if it isn't. Better abandon our game, what?
Yes, of course. But it's far too heavy for us to move.
I shall telephone the police from the clubhouse. Come on.
I thought it had best be taken to the vicarage.
Yes, I quite see your point, Padre. What is found on the shore belongs to the finder.
Quite so.
If it is a few oranges in a basket, for instance, because in that case, nobody knows who the real owner is, but we all know where that table came from.
You mean it should go back to Grebe? Very well, I agree.
All right, then, you chaps. You know where Grebe is, do you?
Too late if you want us to get it there tonight.
Well, I'll make it worth your while.
My tea's waiting, and my son's missus is expecting. We'll get it there first thing in the morning.
Oh, how tiresome. All right, then, you better take it and leave it in the yard at Mallard's cottage. You know where that is, do you? We've the socialists to blame for that bolshy attitude.
I wouldn't want to appear small-minded, Mr. Pilson, but I don't quite see why you should commandeer it, even for a night.
Well, I know it's dreadful to speak about it so soon, Padre, but you see, Lucia has left me Grebe and all its contents.
No, my word, congratulations. Well, of course, the table is yours. Very proper. Good evening.
Oh, no. You see, I think a fitting tribute might be some sort of tablet fixed to it with some suitable inscription.
Leave it in the kitchen?
Yes, when it's dried out and the workmen are finished in there.
So what'll it say?
This is a table,
True like this is the house that Jack built. What about... It was on this table in the winter of 1930 that Mrs. Emmeline Lucas of Grebe and Miss Elizabeth Mapp of
No, it's too long. In memory of Emmeline Lucas and Elizabeth Mapp,
They went to see...
Pure Edward Lear. It also suggests they were sailors.
Well, poetry, then. And may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark.
People will wonder why on earth they embarked on a kitchen table, and even we don't know that.
I had no idea it was so difficult to think up a few well-chosen words.
Lucia would have thought of something in a trice.
Well, Mrs. Lucas has told me a little of her intentions. Mr. Causton, here we are. Oh, do please sit down. Leaving me Grebe in her will, and a certain sum of money.
Quite so. And now that she has been missing for nearly 2 months, I thought it only right I discuss certain pressing matters with you.
Yes, by all means.
Grebe and its contents you already know about. The sum of money to which you referred amounts to £80,000.
£8,000?
No, Mr. Pilson, £80,000.
Very kind. I had no idea.
Mind you, it may be quite some time before the death of my client can be legally assumed.
Oh, as long as possible, of course.
We shall be looking for fresh evidence.
What does that mean exactly?
Oh, recovery by washing ashore or other identification of the demented corpse. In the interval, the possibly late Mrs. Lucas has left no provision for the contingency we have to face.
Contingency?
If and when her death is proven, her staff will receive their wages up to date. Until then, the estate will be liable for the repairs to Grebe and all outgoing.
Oh, yes, I understand. Well, that follows.
But here, a difficulty arises.
A difficulty?
Yes. There are 2 months' wages already owing to her servants.
Well, I'd better pay them myself. Wouldn't that be the proper course?
Yes, sir. I think it would, Mr. Pilson, all things being considered. Unless the servants are discharged and the house shut up.
Oh, no! No, that would never do. If Mrs. Lucas were to return and find all her loyal staff gone, oh, no, certainly not.
Excellent. Excellent.
No, we shall just carry on as if she'd just gone off on a visit somewhere and had forgotten to send a cheque for expenses.
We must keep in touch with each other, Mr. Pilson, if either of us should hear anything.
Yes. Well, quite.
Quite.
Quite. Well, yes, Grosvenor, that is quite correct. 10 weeks' wages owing to you all.
I only opened the bell, sir, in case we were in danger of being, well, unable to get any food.
Or the electricity cut off.
Yes, well, that is quite proper. All these will be attended to. Well, Cadman, all that concerns us now is the kitchen table.
Yes, sir.
Let it stay outside, sir.
What was that, cook?
Please don't bring it back in here. Pretty it might be, but it's most inconvenient and much too lumbersome to fit in. And I bark my shins black and blue getting around it.
But cook, Mrs. Lucas always had a feeling for that table. She said it brought her luck.
Well, it didn't. Did it, sir?
Oh, come. We mustn't give up hope.
After all this time, sir?
Well, I can't do with that there table in this here kitchen. And that's all I've got to say. Oh.
Major.
Good morning, old boy. Good. What's your tipple?
No, it's a bit early for me. Have you heard anything?
Oh, alas, no, not about our dear ones, no, except that I've had the most extraordinary bit of luck. Yes. Well, not the way to put it, really, but yesterday I had a visit from Elizabeth Mapp's solicitor. I wanted you to be the first to hear about it. Just come and sit down. He told me of the provisions in that dear woman's will. In memory of our long friendship, was how she put it.
She's left you something.
I tell you, I wasn't ashamed to turn away and wipe my eyes. She's left me that beautiful Mallards and a sum of £10,000. There, what do you think of that?
Congratulations. What I mean is, in case...
No, I know. If it turns out to be too true that our friends have gone forever, you're friend enough to be glad that what I've told you is too true, too. Eh?
Yes, of course. And I've had a visit from Mr. Causton.
Ah.
Lucia's left me Grebe.
Grebe, by Jove.
And £80,000.
£80,000?
No, that's what I thought at first. £80,000.
Good Lord. What a monstrous fortune. Well, my same to you. What on earth are you going to do with all that money?
Oh, nothing. Not until I know it's legally mine.
Really? I shall get a motor. And then there's Mallards to think about. Probably let it, furnished, servants and all. What, 10 guineas a week? Why not? She got 15 last summer from the other poor corpse.
Mate, I don't really think you should. If Miss Mapp came back and found she couldn't get into her own house...
Oh, God grant she may come back.
Well, yes.
Still, when the time comes, I shall go and live there myself.
Well, there may be quite an interval yet.
Yes, well, we'll see. We'll see. In the meantime... Quay high!